So we may be still in the depths of winter, but that doesn't stop us looking ahead to the delightful joys of spring that are just moments away. So this episode is dedicated to some fabulous colours of spring.
Welcome back to Effy TV. I'm Jenna.
And I'm Anthony. How are you?
And we are about to cover some of the fabulous colours of spring.
We are
ready?
indeed.
I'm ready for spring.
Well, you're dressed for spring.
I'm ready. I'm full of color.
I'm dressed
energy.
for, I don't know, sipping sweet tea in South Carolina.
Or you're just trying to match orange.
Yeah, I had nothing orange. I just don't wear orange.
I told you, I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for color, warmth, fun, all the whimsy of a garden. I'm ready.
So we've got some fabulous pieces on the way. Shall we take a look at our first one? Just dive straight on in. Okay.
I thought we could start with my necklace here because how fun is this? This is from our Mosaic collection, and what it is a bunch of little stations, like a collar, of different semi-precious gemstones.
This reminds me of like the lights you'll find in a garden, hanging
like
from a gazebo. Lights. Yeah, like little fairy lights. All kind of glowing different colours, just adding that magical touch. When you sat there in the evenings when the weather's a little bit warmer, not like it is now in the depths of winter. Ugh. But that looks great.
And I just think this is something that you could easily dress up for like a brunch or a stroll, or just to go, I don't know who really strolls, but stroll around the house, who knows?
I like to go for a stroll.
You're a stroller?
Yeah, I do stroll around sometimes.
That doesn't actually surprise me at all.
No, I like to get out into nature and just stroll.
Okay, well.
I prefer, it's not really hiking because I don't really do much strenuous climbing per se, but I just like to stroll around the flat bits.
Okay, so really not rigorous walking.
Not particularly, not rigorous walking, just strolling.
But you could stroll through a pretty garden, or you could just, I just think colors are fun, and I think it's been long enough that we've done diamonds, and diamonds are amazing, but I thought, why not mix it up? And I think this is a beautiful piece. It's from our Mosaic collection, so it's all semi-precious gemstones.
Okay.
How many colors do you see?
I see purple, so amethyst, blue topaz, you got citrine in there, you got peridot, and is that black? I can't see that one.
I don't know.
It's really dark. I'm going to need the glasses again. Oh no, it's just really dark, so I'm going to say garnet.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
See, and it's just a whole bunch of different gemstones, but the nice thing about a necklace like this is that's a lot of gemstones. It comes all the way across my neckline, so it's a substantial piece and presence of jewelry, but it's not like big and bulky.
So if you like this and you'd like to place an order for this or any of the items that we feature during this 20-minute show, it's nice and quick. We keep it pretty swift for you. Just head to effyjewelry.com. That web ID that you can see on the screen right now, that is associated to this particular necklace. So go to the website, go to the search bar up in the top right-hand corner, type in that web ID, and that will bring you to the page.
What's that typing noise again? Okay, yeah.
All right, so we need to move on. Next piece, what have we got?
More color.
Okay.
Now this is actually from our watercolors collection, which is our most popular collection all throughout Effy.
So now we're talking sapphires.
Yes, we're stepping it up to precious gemstones and diamond accents done in yellow gold. But how colorful is that?
That's a rainbow.
Yeah, so what you have is basically two separate flowers done with rainbow sapphire. You got purple, you got green, you got blue, and look how soft. It's a different color scheme than semi-precious. It's almost like a pastel.
It really is. Take a look on this close-up. You can see just how beautiful this looks. Look at the colors and look at how they're placed so they work so well together.
Yeah, no, it really is a beautifully done piece, and it's not a repetitious pattern, right? Like there's a differentiation in color, which I think is cool, just like a flower, right? There's no two that are the same.
Exactly.
And
that's the beauty of nature.
You have that, that wrap around, it's just like a real delicate row of diamonds, but I think it really kind of glams it up a bit.
That's like almost like a delicate stem leaning in the wind with the two flowers showing all their beautiful colors.
I just think it's a beautiful piece. And the nice thing about our watercolors collection is it's a huge variety. So maybe it's not this particular ring, but if you want to shop by collection at effyjewelry.com, just type in watercolors or click watercolors collection, and you'll see all kinds of different rainbow sapphire pieces. And there are some very popular, very artistic designs, and then there's some very simple bands. But the one thing that I think makes this collection so popular is its wearability, because you can really wear this particular piece with everything you already own, including an orange shirt.
Including an orange shirt. All right, web ID's on the screen, jot that down. Let's move on to our next piece.
Actually, I think we're gonna do my ring.
This is super fabulous.
Now,
Love this so much.
I think this really showcases some of the ability and the talent of our design team. We've been designing jewelry for over 40 years, so we know what we're doing. And we have this kind of reputation of pushing the limits of what jewelry design can be.
Quite often you'll find people like celebrities and models, people who want to make a statement, who have a choice of pretty much anything out there. They like to go for something that has a little bit more of a design to it, and I think this is fabulous. We're not talking crazy money here either.
No.
And this is something that you can enjoy wearing day in, day out if you have a beautiful garden or if you just love being out in nature. And obviously at this time of year when we're in the depths of winter, it's depending on where you live. I mean, you may be somewhere in the world. By the way, we do ship internationally. You may be somewhere in the world where it's gorgeous right now, but if you're just kind of dreaming towards those times where you can spend sitting in your garden, something like this is just delightful to
You
have.
just have
Those
the two butterflies go in the opposite directions.
so perfectly
You've
designed.
got the color accents of the rubies and the pink sapphires. There's some diamonds in there, all done in rose gold. So, but what I think is really impressive is the dimension that they've put into, like the life that they've put into the piece by moving like the wings of the butterfly from not being just flush on your finger, but actually
they're
setting
kind of
up.
like...
Yeah, it's actually like they're
like wings.
flying somewhere.
Yeah. Web ID on the screen, effyjewelry.com. It's a company, by the way, that has been around for over 40 years, started by Mr. Effy Hamatian, a gentleman who still runs the company today with his two sons, Bobby and Benny. And they take such pride in every single piece that they create, ingenious designs that you see with a lot of the pieces. And once again, this is something that just is different from the run-of-the-mill jewelry that you may find out there. I mean, this is beautiful. Once again, this must be diamonds, surely.
It's from our trio collection, yeah. So it's done with actually all three golds. You have the white gold ring, and then you have the yellow gold and the rose gold flower. So that one to me looks really like a garden because you have all these different flowers popping up, and they're all at different heights. And yeah, it's encrusted. Every petal is encrusted with beautiful white diamonds.
If only my garden did look like that. Sadly, these days I don't have a garden because I'm city living.
City living.
That's very pretty.
And it's, I mean, that to me, it's
Just
a
beautiful sparkle and just those light shades of gold, the rose, the yellow and the white. And all of the shades of gold are made lighter by the fact that they're then encrusted by diamonds, which add the extra sparkle to
Yeah,
it.
and I'll say, I actually personally own a flower floral ring, and it is one of my favorite pieces of jewelry to own. I usually save it for special occasions, mostly just because I have a little one. But when I wear it, I just feel super glamorous. It just feels fun and playful.
Well, if you can imagine yourself wearing this, head over to the website at effyjewelry.com, place your order. We have multiple shows throughout the week, by the way. We have lots of different live shows. We have the shows with myself and Jenna. We have other members of the Effy team who you'll see popping up as well doing shows.
Lots of personality.
Yeah, so it's all about trying to showcase the jewelry that we have because we've got so many beautiful pieces. So many. All right, next up.
Really cute from our novelty collection. And what's great about our novelty collection is it celebrates the delicate design of diamonds. So you have white gold, white diamonds, and it's done in a really cute feminine little bow.
It's very delicate and very pretty.
I also think this would be a great gift. I think this would be a great, whether it's a graduation gift. I mean, I know we're still a few months away from college graduations, high school graduations, promotions for, the elementary schools, but I think it's a really beautiful piece. And what's really unique is how they actually tie the chain into the bow. So there's not like an extra bail. It's just all part of one design.
Look at that.
And I think it'll just give you a little twinkle.
We'll take a look on this close-up. You can see here, once again, incredibly detailed. The skill that it takes to create something like this is just off the charts. It really is.
Yeah, it definitely takes a master of their craft to create something that's delicate and so well done. And the amazing thing about our Effy jewelry is it doesn't matter what collection or what piece you buy, every single piece comes with a lifetime guarantee. So you can wear it with absolute confidence, you can buy it for yourself, you can hand it down. I mean, there's tons of ways to celebrate life with Effy jewelry.
And the customer service center is based in New York.
Yes,
so
our
whatever,
headquarters.
if something does happen, because occasionally things may happen, you've got the confidence that it's US based.
Yeah, and we want you to wear your jewelry with confidence.
We pride ourselves in our customer
Yeah.
service as well. It's great. We want to make sure that you, the customer, are incredibly happy with your purchase.
Yes, absolutely. So let's jump back to some colored gemstones. Now, Effy, as I said earlier, we've been designing jewelry for over 40 years. And one of the things that first put us on the map in the jewelry world was our work with colored gemstones.
Right.
And I would almost say bold determination to work with unique colored gemstones and combine multicolored gemstones into one piece of jewelry. Now, you've seen a couple examples of that, but this piece right here I think has that cutting edge, like we're not afraid to be stylish and bold, but it's the evil eye done with yellow gold, diamonds, Savorite garnet, and it just has...
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's how
Savorite
look how
garnets.
electric green it is. It's brighter than an emerald.
Yeah, I mean,
and
it's,
shimmers more.
It's a different color than an emerald. That's a wow color.
It just jumps
isn't it?
off. I mean, that is a bright... I think that's the brightest green that you can imagine, is pretty much, other than maybe lime green, but it kind of has that glow about it. And I think that would be a really fun, it's a very chic piece of jewelry. It's very trendy right now. A great gift, not too big, not too bold, and has a lot of design detail. Something that, again, in order to get those intricate lines, to get those diamond encrusted edges, like that takes, a master of their craft, which is exactly what our design team is.
They work so hard to create beautiful pieces for you, and we'd love you to try them out. If you've never bought from Effy before, as we said, company that's been around for over 40 years, based in the heart of New York. It's a whole team of people that create these pieces, but right at the top of the tree is Mr. Effy Hamatian, who still runs the company, still goes into the office every day and creates these beautiful pieces. Sat at his desk sketching away. He still does it traditionally. He uses coloured pencils and sometimes paintbrushes to do the colour. It's not just, it then goes on to a computer process, obviously to create moulds and things, but the initial thing was done by a sketch, just one man kind of creating his
and I think you can feel
ideas.
that. I think when you try on a piece of Effy, when you buy a piece of Effy, when you feel it, it's not just stamped out and mass produced. Like this is something that there's passion, there was commitment and detail and focus put into every single one of our designs.
Exactly. All right, shall we move on?
We can. I have a really fun necklace. It is an amethyst necklace, but it's a collar. Let me show you. Look how much carat weight there is there. Isn't that a beauty? Look at all of that.
Amethyst and rose gold. Look at that.
And it just sparkles all the way around. It's just simple.
Simple, but so effective.
Yeah.
Goodness.
It's just done so well.
And those two colours together, amethyst and rose gold, they're just perfect partners for each other, I think.
Yeah, no, they definitely are. They're very flattering. It's a shorter length, so it'll sit a little higher on your neckline, which makes it easier to wear.
Is it going to be a similar to that?
Yeah, it'll be about where this is, I would say. So it's going to sit up, kind of by your collarbone, which is almost ideal for any collar necklace, just because you'll be able to see more of the stone. But you're going to get twinkle and flash and color, and I can only imagine, my girlfriends will be like, those are real gemstones? That's just not something you would expect because they're so close together. They're less, maybe an inch apart? All the way
less
around.
Than that. Yeah. Probably half an inch.
And big.
Maybe.
It's just a beautiful piece. So if you're looking for something to really different and you don't want that traditional necklace feel, you can always switch over to a collar and get something like this.
Mm-hmm. Try it out. Sometimes it's good to step out of your comfort zone. I think whatever it may be, whatever area of life you're looking at, we often fall into the routine of doing the same thing, getting the same thing, buying the same thing. Sometimes you just step out and you may find something that you thought, wow, I wish I'd have found this sooner.
Yeah, definitely.
And something like this you may not have. You may not have anything like this. What a great addition to your jewelry wardrobe. Yeah.
Okay. Now, more butterflies.
Okay. This time with tanzanite?
Yes, tanzanite and diamonds done in white gold.
Okay.
I don't see a lot of tanzanite done as a shape or as a...
No, it tends to be just, an oval
a stone.
or a trillion.
It's really just about the stone.
Yeah.
It's not so often that you see tanzanite incorporated into a real design. That's not just focused on tanzanite.
What's really interesting about this as well is these stones are, they're not huge stones, but you still got good colour.
Yeah.
Really good colour for the size of the stone. Look at that.
Yeah. And I think, it has that, I know it's your favorite and my favorite combination of the white gold, the diamonds with the tanzanite. I think it just really complements the depth of color that you're getting. And remember, when you're shopping for tanzanite, any tanzanite you buy right now is a smart buy. But it's really, the reason people love it is not just that it's smart to buy, but also because you get great value for your money because you get color and sparkle. It's really just beautiful.
It's a rare stone to have both. The sparkle that you get from a diamond and the colour that you get from a gemstone.
You don't come by that, really.
No, not at all. There's only one place you can find it as well in East Africa at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro. Do you know, for years I always wanted to climb Kilimanjaro.
Really?
And I was like, why would I want to do that?
The man who wants to take a stroll on flatlands now wants to climb Kilimanjaro.
I don't know, maybe there was a time where I could have done it. I just don't think I could do it now. For the people that do it, I tip my hat because that's...
I've heard about, I know a few people that have climbed it. I didn't climb it. I went in the mines though.
You've been to the mines, which
in the
is
mines.
another thing.
I rode in this thing and it went down into the mines.
I've been in a mine once. Very scary.
Very dark, very wet feeling.
Yes, I thought it was just going to be dry and dusty and huge and cavernous.
When you were a kid, did you ever get the ant farms where they're the two glass panes and you could watch the ants
I know what you're talking about. I never had one like that.
Oh, I definitely had a few. Okay. I knocked them over a lot. But that's what I felt like. I felt so small.
Yeah.
In the mining operation. But it's just such an incredible thing to know that this is something that's mined by hand, cut by hand, and then to watch it designed into a piece of jewelry by hand. It's really just a great opportunity and a beautiful piece.
It really is. So if you love that, that's web ID. It's going to go. Gone.
Want another butterfly?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I told you, it's all about spring.
Okay.
Colors, gardens, flowers, butterflies, all the things. Look at that.
Well, okay.
A different take, right? It doesn't have that colorful...
There's a lot going on here.
It doesn't have the
Let's see.
pastels.
Oh, wow.
it's actually done with espresso diamonds. So you have yellow gold with rhodium prongs to give you that black look, and you set the espresso diamonds into it. So it has a real like golden rich color to it.
This is why I had to put my glasses on because all I could see was like a sparkle of like dark colors and gold, and I was like, what is that? But then when you look closely at it, wow. I mean, have a look at close up yourself. You can see here once again just how detailed this is. Even to the lines across the wings.
That's what I was actually noticing from this side.
So detailed.
They got it into a high polish, so there's that heavy contrast, right? So on top of the sparkle of the diamonds, on top of the depth of the rhodium, you also get that high polished gold. I just think it looks like a very royal piece of jewelry. I think it's very elegant.
And the icing on the cake for me is look at how it's set. It's that angle.
Yeah.
So it's just mounted by one tiny part on the wing at the end there.
Yeah, I think it's adorable.
Really is
And
fun.
just a fun kind of whimsical piece of jewelry. And that's some of the fun of shopping for designer jewelry is that you push the limits and you find different things and it becomes a conversation topic. And I mean, we have thousands of Effy jewelry collectors just because it's jewelry that you can wear, but it's also fun to collect different designs.
It
kind
is
of
indeed.
create like a whole wardrobe of jewelry.
So next up, what have we got?
Got really cute turtles. Not just one, but two.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Get the glasses out. You have to see the detail.
Oh, I wish my eyes could work properly.
Now this is actually done. I mean, I know it's polished and it's really shiny, but this is in sterling silver, so it's super affordable. And then you have a blanket, and that's actually the same style of setting that we use in our signature collection with the Panthers, where it's almost like an invisible set with shape to it. So you have this blanket of black sparkle as part of the turtle shell.
You can see already on the close-up shots that you've got this little baby turtle riding on the back of the parent turtle.
And did you look at the baby turtle? You definitely can't see this without your glasses, but on the close-up you can see it. But the turtle even has a little baby one, has a black diamond set as the eye. And then on the shell of the baby turtle, you have itty bitty diamonds.
Yeah, I could see that.
You could see the eye of the baby turtle.
I couldn't see the eye.
Okay.
I could see the diamonds on the back of the baby turtle.
Just making sure.
And then black diamonds on the back of the...
Yes, yeah.
The mother
Lots of
or the
diamonds set in
father, whichever
silver.
one it is.
Very affordable and very beautiful.
Well, let me hold it up for you like that.
And I think that's a dainty piece of jewelry. I think it's a really cute. I think this would be a really good gift.
Yeah.
Just because you kind of...
And for kind of any age as well, really.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Any age would be happy to wear. People love turtles.
Yeah, they're cute. And I think they're just, it's playful. And I mean, look, we do a lot of different turtles. We have a watercolor one that we showed a few shows ago.
Yep.
That had the multicolored sapphire and diamonds on the shell. We've had the one that's crawled across this way. We do them in silver. I mean, we have a lot. And, you know, it's just fun. It's just different. And it kind of just depends on what you're into.
Yeah. We try and cover all the bases.
Yeah.
Something for everybody, something for every budget, something for every taste. Okay, next up.
Okay, now we're going to move into our safari collection. We've got two pieces here. I think this is also done in sterling silver.
Okay.
And it is the first one of these that we have ever shown on a show.
Is that an elephant?
It is. How fun, right?
That's fabulous.
And that's a substantial piece. I mean, that's a big piece of jewelry. Like it's got
is.
a lot of weight to it. It's got a lot of detail to it. The back of it's even finished, but it's got a really nice, beautiful kind of glitter about it.
I love this. And then it's this little green. I can't need my glasses again. I'm sure it drives you insane. It's like, just keep the glasses on, Hayward. There we go. Oh, so it's like leaves, but is this...
It's also Savarite.
Zavarite again.
Yeah.
I was going to say that green is very specific.
Yeah. It's real, like kind of a brilliant green, but look at the detail. And I mean, that's the nice thing about Effy is you don't have to compromise, you know, depending on what your budget is, you don't have to compromise on craftsmanship or attention to detail. I mean, this is done in silver. It's definitely designed to be one of our more fun pieces of jewelry, but you still get that detail in the design and the quality and the lifetime guarantee.
And the affordability just makes it one of those that you think, it makes it a lot easier to pull the trigger on this.
Absolutely. And all you have to do is punch in the web ID onto our search bar at effyjewelry.com and you'll pull up this collection right here. It's our safari collection and you'll find this and a bunch of accompanying pieces.
Okay. Well, if you love elephants, grand creatures, I think.
Definitely.
I've been lucky enough to see some in the wild and it's an amazing experience. You feel quite small and they just have this power, but they're very gentle. Well, they certainly seemed gentle when I was there. I know they can sometimes...
Have you seen them angry?
No, and I don't particularly want to see them angry.
That's a good point.
No, when they're
That
happy.
might ruin your whole vision of gentle
Yeah, I'm
elephants.
sure. Gentle giants. All right.
All right, we have one last piece.
Okay.
I think it's super cute. Is one last butterfly
Look at this.
ring.
Do you want to pop it on?
I can do that.
I think you should, so we can see
Absolutely.
what it looks
It's
like.
done in white gold.
This is quite a delicate one. The band is quite thin on this. Still substantial enough that you're going to feel comfortable when you're wearing it, that it's not going to wear away over time. But this, look at that. Once again,
It's a nice little pair, right? You got diamonds paired with blue sapphires.
Mm-hmm.
And it still has that dimension. It still has that detail. It's not a really like big piece of jewelry. It's just delicate, super feminine, playful.
And once again, great gift ideas. You know, we try to cover lots of different price points during the show as well. And whether you're getting this for a teenage daughter or, I mean, it could be anybody really.
No, I think it's very fitting for anyone. It really is. I'm always blown away by how real they can make a piece of jewelry, like considering that they're working with gold and they're working with gemstones. And it's amazing to me just the idea of like sorting all the gems, picking out all the stones, setting them. I mean, it's just such a process.
Hopefully at some point in the next month or two, we'll be able to do some little behind the scenes stuff.
You want to take them into the factory?
Yeah, I'd love to take you to the factory, just so you could see the process and maybe follow the process of a piece from the very initial sketch.
Okay.
And follow all the way through until the final finished polishing.
It would blow your mind. It's really amazing.
It's really fascinating to see. So hopefully we'll be able to figure that out at some point. We're talking with the bosses and we
show
can
them
try
how
and get over there.
the masterpieces are made.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that
All
idea.
right.
Okay.
Well, that is it. Another show vanished into the ether.
Just like that.
Just like that. Well, thank you very much for taking time out to watch us. We'll be back with another show real soon. But keep checking on your Instagram and Facebook feeds for more shows from some of the other team members here at Effy. But we will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.